I just got Myth from Ellis Brooklyn. Let's review it. Hey everyone, I'm Allee-Sutton and this is my YouTube channel, Alleyways. If it is your first time here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I'm so glad you took time out of your day to watch this video. If you find this entertaining, useful, helpful, or enjoyable, I hope you'll subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. I am obsessed with fragrance. Several years ago, I really got into it, and ever since then, I've been slowly collecting perfumes and really learning more and educating myself as best I can about the world of fragrance. So when Ellis Brooklyn reached out to me for a collab, I was really excited. I've heard good things online, but I've never tried anything from them personally. They've got a really cool story. This was founded by a woman who was actually working in beauty media. So she was covering and writing about different beauty brands and learning kind of a lot about the process. She fell in love with fragrance. She got pregnant with her first child, a girl named Ellis, while she was living in Brooklyn. Hence the name, Ellis Brooklyn. She must have just felt frustrated by the lack of good, clean ingredients. Of course, when you're pregnant, but any other time, it's really good to be hyper vigilant about what you're using and what goes into your body. And so I love that this brand has really high standards of cleanliness. It's something that's really safe and good to use. I really like the packaging. This is a really thick box that has a little pebble green texture. Love the metallic font and the really cool little logo. Kind of reminds me of like a Jaguar or something. I really love the branding. I always want a cool experience with fragrance. I want something that's sleek and stylish and feels a little bit luxury. This is delivering on that aspect. Now let's take a peek at the bottle. Here's the bottle. Really nice clear glass, black label with the gold writing. Love the name. Also, because she was an author and a writer, all of her fragrances are based on literature, poetry. So Myth, obviously it comes from that. I love that too. I love like the narrative story behind the brand. Really nice cap here. Ooh, magnetized. Love that. This is gonna look gorgeous out on my vanity. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's a big part of perfume allure is how does it look? How does it feel? How does it sit out on your vanity? So love this. Love the shape of the bottle. You kind of have these little beveled edges here. It's an EDP, so an eau de parfum. That means that it has the highest concentration of perfume oil. There's a scale online you can see. So you've heard of things like eau de cologne, eau de toilette, eau de parfum. And that's just essentially a scale of how much oil, how much scent there is in the product. This is the 50 milliliter bottle. Online, the 50 milliliter is $110, and this is what it says about the fragrance. The airy beauty of jasmine petals and tiger orchid meets the sexy, undeniable warmth of liquid musks and white cedarwood. It's a sophisticated fragrance for the senses, for the gods, and worthy of the myths it will create. Sold. I want my fragrance to be the stuff that myths are made out of. Also, this is vegan and eco-friendly and sustainable, so extra bonus there. The top notes are bergamot, ambrette seeds, and cassis. I hope I said cassis correctly. The middle notes are tiger orchid, pink lotus, and jasmine petals. And instead of base notes, it says dry, so maybe it's a dry down. I've never seen that. I'll say the base notes are patchouli, liquid musks, and white cedarwood. So right on the top, as we're used to seeing bergamot's that nice kind of citrusy smelling, similar to lime. Ambrette seeds, gonna be something that's warm, a little bit sweet. Musks are powdery, clean, soft, sweet. Patchouli, I feel like is to me a little herbaceous, and white cedarwood, I actually looked it up. This was really interesting to me. This was saying, of course it's woodsy, but it's light. And it actually said it can be mothball light. I don't think that this is going to smell like mothballs, obviously, but like the musks are gonna be kind of more skin light. And as far as white cedarwood goes, it said that it's soft, prickly, cooling, and slightly mothball-like. Now it's time for the sniff test. It's a really good spray. It's a hearty spray, and because it's an EDP, that concentration of perfume oil is high. You don't need to overdo it. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. This is really soft and delicate. It's airy and refreshing. The citrus at the top is so subtle, and those florals to me are just like immediately popping. But even when I warm it up like this and work it into my skin, there's a certain sweetness under that's really nice. Oh, this feels so timeless. This feels like something out of the past, and I don't want you to think when I say that it's like a grandma perfume, because it's not like a stuffy, staunch floral. It's light, delicate, feminine, very feminine, but it's rooted. It's those musks. The patchouli is not very present. And for me, I personally like that. I feel like patchouli can get really dominant. Now, over time, the patchouli, because it's a base note, might become more dominant. But right now, I'm feeling more of those musks and cedarwood. Yeah. Oh, it's light, it's powdery. It's delicate. I keep saying delicate because even though it's complex and you can get a little bit of everything, all of these notes are marrying together so perfectly to create something really unique. It's beautiful. Here on the website, it says the inspiration is born from the idea of a game of telephone, how stories can change and morph as they're told and retold. Myth is inspired by the idea of the urban myth, which I actually think is really interesting too, because the fragrance is going to evolve on your skin, especially with musks. Anytime a musk it's skin-like, so I feel like especially with the base note, it's going to do something special right on you, and like your skin and your chemistry are just going to bring out something unique in the fragrance. The highlights of the product are it's paraben-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. Each fragrance is thoughtfully cared for from production start to finish. The bottle is composed of glass and can be reused or recycled. Ooh, the cap is biodegradable, made in the USA. I'll keep you updated with how this wears. I love this. This makes me feel mythical. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. As always, a special thank you to my live chat crew. If I get a discount code or anything like that, I will put it in the description box down below, so keep your eyes peeled there. I love you all and I can't wait to see you next time right here on Alleyways. Bye!